Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be a Patreon game featuring herO and Reynor from GSL Season 1 2025. One heck of a recent PvZ if you're watching this as a patron. If you're watching this in May 2025, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I am here 5 times a week with StarCraft 2. And if you're a patron of mine, thank you so much for being a supporter. It really helps a lot. And top right of ley lines, it is herO. And on the bottom left, it is Reynor. So a herO versus Reynor PvZ for you here on ley lines. A 2025 April match from the GSL Season 1 qualifiers for this year. So GSL is happening. DreamHack is happening. Esports World Cup is happening for StarCraft 2. Things are looking better in 2025 than they were a while ago. Hatch firsting here is Reynor, 16 hatching. We've seen extractor tricking. We've seen weird 15 hatches. We've seen 12 hatches, sometimes from Zerg players in the current patch. Making hatcheries 275 minerals instead of 300 have kind of thrown people for a loop. But Reynor's like, nah, man, let's go. Yeah, same thing, 16, 18, 17 here, like we used to do. Like to pretend that the hatches are 300 minerals as usual. Gate opening. Did he think about making a second gate there? herO had a gate blip up here for a second, but no. It is going to be a gate into a cyber core, into an expand. So not a gate expand. A little bit safer against pool first plays. But, I mean, it's not a pool first play, so kind of unnecessarily set up there. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful plays going on from these guys thus far. Second gas coming in from herO, no big deal. Expansion coming in quite nicely. Reynor, Overlord popping in and gonna see that there's a gate and a cyber core. And he's like, hold on, this could be like a 2-gate cyber core something. And I want to see the expansion, so I'm gonna keep going. There you go. Sees the expand, tells him everything he needs. Because this could have been anything from like a 2-gate to a 3-gate to a 4-gate, some kind of a crazy aggressive 1-base all in. But he sees the expansion and says, all right. So at the very least, if it is something like that, it's not going to be now. So we can get a 3rd base. Probe says, where's your 3rd base? Here it is. Oh, it's a race. It's a race to the 3rd base. And yeah, herO wins it. Can he win this race too? He's behind, but he doesn't have to win. Oh my gosh, this probe. And then the adept shows up. Oh, herO's delaying this like crazy. herO! Now look, you're not playing against Serral or anything. This is Reynor. Reynor's got a world championship, but he doesn't have 2. So we're talking about someone that you could probably take down here. Although again, Protoss have been struggling mightily against the top 4 Zergs in the world for a long time now. Reynor is one of those. It's Reynor, it's Serral, it's Dark, it's Rogue. We know the list. So if herO can take Reynor down here, I'm going to be impressed. That's why I chose to cast this game from the replay pack that they sent out to patrons of the GSL, which you can support the GSL directly as well. Did you know that? GSL English casting, without the support of viewers like us, they're not actually going to be able to get English cast for the GSL. So, consider being a patron of them. That shade was not a good one to finish, herO. 2 drones died, but 2 adepts died as well. Trades, not ideal. Yeah, that's right there. That's the math. Resources lost, 250 for 161, including the canceled spores from Reynor. 3rd base coming in here from herO. Pretty naked, but he's got an Oracle to defend it. So is your base ever really undefended if there's an Oracle nearby? No. Oracles can defend against infinite lings. Ah! Infinite lings! Whoop, just kidding, an Oracle's here. Hey, what did I say? Oh my gosh, can he not save it? Oh my gosh, he forced a cancel. Why did he? I don't know why he did that. So weird. He could have immediately thrown down. Okay, immediately attacked him, but he kind of like waited for a second. Maybe he was distracted. Okay, that hurts. 3rd base canceled by a handful of lings. Not many of the lings actually died either. Only 6 of them. That's totally a trade you are willing to go for if you're Reynor. Getting spores up. Good, man. Not trying to go sporeless here against, Protoss, who's going to go multiple Oracle. It's just the nature of the beast at this point. 3 Oracle seems to be the standard number. Any more than that, and it's herO-style PvZ, which we haven't seen in a while, at least on this channel. So this is a regular old harass. Couple adepts, 3 Oracles. Drones actually do have to get pulled here because queens are well out of position to try to deal with this Oracle harass. Not a good idea. Lings on the counterattack are like, can we maybe get this? The Adepts say no. Oracle trying to get out. Does get out with no HP. Oh, stasis ward. Trying to kill. Got it. Killed the stasis ward. One stasis ward. Queen accepts being stasis in exchange for all of those drones getting stasis. And you can't actually kill it fast enough. Oh, you can with one queen. I thought you had to have two to do that. Oh, injecting. And now, okay, well, drone ate that too. Acceptable defense here from Reynor, getting a 4th base. Now, with the Rich Vespine gas. And an Overlord scouting in. Is there a 3rd base still? Yes, there definitely is. Lings poked in. Wonderful. What else are we doing here from herO? herO is warp gating. He is blinking. Zerg player working on a Roach Warren. Again, Zerg players love their roaches. I don't know. I just feel like they're supposed to be tanky, and they're just not. There are too many things that absolutely wreck roaches in the world for them to be considered tanky units. Kind of like Ultralisks, but I guess Zerg, if they're too tanky, they're overpowered. Right? The point of Zerg is there are many. They are fast. Right? Those things are what matter when it gets right down to it. Okay, Reynor getting a 5th base down south. And a Templar Archives on the way from herO. So we're going to see DTs. We're going to see High Templar. All these things are very possible. Oracle defense with these queens is so important. Good snipe on those creep tumors, though. That's a win. I mean, it's not like killing a drone. It's not like taking out a queen or anything. But killing creep tumors, delaying the spread of creep across the map for offensive and defensive purposes is huge for herO. Absolutely massive for him. That's right, it is. Holy Fleet Beacon Batman. We are Fleet Beacon 2nd Stargating. All right. This might be carrier transition here from herO. Okay, Lings need to get in there. There you go. Triggering the stasis with one of the Lings, getting a full surround with Zerglings while Queens hack away too. But everyone can blink out of there. The Adepts can blink out. The Lings got inside the 3rd base and killed a bunch of probes as well. And these Adepts want to die. They're going to take a few probes with them, or a few drones with them. Not sure it's entirely worth it. Look at these Stalkers harassing from the low ground down here. Both players taking economic damage. Let's see, he doesn't know about this, right? Yeah, Reynor has no idea there's a Fleet Beacon. He hasn't scouted the main base at all. And yeah, this is what's so annoying about Blink Stalkers, is that the cooldown on Blink is so fast. There it is. There it is again. Like, by the time you arrange your Lings in a full surround on them again, they can blink out of it. It's so frustrating. Like, Blink Stalkers in the hand of an elite player can beat anybody on the ladder, any Zerg on the ladder especially, all the way up to, like, high Grandmaster, I swear. Just Stalkers. Just Blink Stalkers can do it. So hard to take them down. Mobile, fast, hit pretty hard. Yeah, they don't do bonus damage versus Lings, but Lings don't have hit points anyway. Doesn't matter what does bonus to Lings. Although I guess it does. Hellbats doing bonus to Lings with Infernal Pre-Igniter basically one-shot those suckers. So if you're blazing Lings, then yeah, that bonus matters. You don't one-shot them if you don't have that bonus to light and that blue flame. Lurker Aspect on the way. Tempest production and the 4th base getting hit by Lings. He's going to force another cancel on it. Okay. All right. Lings are doing good stuff here from Reynor. All of them die this time, though. Ooh, they tried to get the probe but couldn't get him. Charge lots down the other way into a base that is entirely undefended. Drop Lords are here. They get revelated. What are the plans for those Drop Lords, says herO. Let's find out together. Zealous decide not to go for the hatch, but if they fight Ling Hydra, they're just dead, so not good value. Archon, 9 kills, 10 kills, with some good micro there. 162 to 123 supply. Reynor's feeling all right. He's feeling good here. Hydras to deal with, well, anything, with the exactly 2 Tempests that exist on the map. There are 2 Tempests. You can make carriers if you want. There's a Zergling Dropper Lord twosome here. Not heading out, mind you, just kind of being here. I love it when you make eggs in the vicinity of things that don't quite have the space to move. And they, like, freak out a little bit. Always fun to see. All right, up the left side, we've got a couple dropper lords. We've got herO's base. Pretty vulnerable. 3 cannons might not be enough to handle these lings. They do have +2 attack. There is not a high from Reynor yet. He's still on lair attack here at 10 minutes. Guess who's got tier 3? That's right, herO does. He's got Storm. He's got Tempest. He has Archons. You're on tier 2. Now, you can make this happen with tier 2, but you better do it soon. Ooh, okay, so like I said, those +2 lings into that third base. Cannon's dying, warping in some zealots to try to deal with those suckers. Lurkers pushing and poking and prodding, though. And this is, oh my gosh, and the drop into the main, which again, herO knew this was coming, so he's ready for it. He shuts it down, but the lurkers at the front are a much bigger problem here. Yeah, pooping creep, so the queens that are here can transfuse. They have to be on creep to do it. And that's what Overlords can provide on a mobile situation. This is looking all dicey. It's 167 to 160 supply, though. Not great from Reynor to be on even supply right now. And the Lurkers unsupported by things like Hydras, Lings, or Banes actually die pretty easy here. And bam, herO shuts it out. However, Lings back into the 4th base. Probes dying at an alarming rate. 11 of them go down. It's 85. Woo, to 77 total supply here. This is... what a game from GSL Season 1 of 2025. This is a good one, man. If this is the precursor to how good GSL is going to be, I am super hyped for it, man. I'm already hyped for it, but we're going to be super hyped if all the games are like this. So more Tempests and a mothership being built here by herO. Spire coming in. Reynor thinks that maybe he's going to need some Corruptors to handle these Tempests. They do outrange the Hydralisks by about 8,000 miles. What was that? I don't know. Camera got away from me there for a minute. Trying to poke in with a small group of Hydraling. Not ideal. Still not getting hyped. And, oh, good. Stasis. Infestation Pit's on the way. He is far away from things like Adrenal. He's far away from things like, I don't know, maybe Brood Lords. Lings do unload in here. I don't know, you want Brood Lords when the enemy has Tempests? You probably don't. This is a complete waste of everything that Reynor's ever done in his entire life. You want to drop Banelings, sir? Dropping just unupgraded, like, no Adrenal Lings into this situation is just not going to do it for you. Not when herO saw it coming. He saw your Dropper Lords. Yeah, Cannon Shield Battery. Cannon's got 5 kills on it. So herO is beaten and bloodied and bruised, but he's on 4 bases. He's at 178 supply. Reynor hasn't really expanded in a while either. He's maybe thinking about coming down here, but not there yet. Hasn't expanded here or here. Finally, Hive coming up at 12 minutes. These Lings will fight. If they had Adrenal, it'd be an even bigger beatdown by those Zerglings, but wow, that went pretty well with the +2 attack anyway. Zealots working on a +2 attack of their own at 13 minutes. A little bit late on the upgrade timings. But when you go for Tempest, that kind of sucks a lot of the gas out of the stuff you would use to do other things like upgrade your Zealots. High Templar! Lings got rid of the High Templar in this army. Yeah, then the Hydras trade a lot better, but this Tempest army looking pretty tough. Ooh, sniping Overlord, trying to supply block the Zerg. Yeah, that's a supply block on Reynor. He counterattacks with, again, 100 Lings, but... okay, and some Hydralisks. So I was like, just the Lings? Storm can handle those guys pretty effectively. That High Templar's got 8 kills. He does recall back, because these Lings are posing a threat. Even non-Adrenal Lings at 13 minutes are posing a threat. Uh-oh, Tempest getting sniped by Hydras. Hydra's getting sniped by Tempests. All is well in the world. The balance, as Thanos had wanted. What do we got? 160 to 150 supply. Armor value's about even. Reynor's economy is looking good. Economy is still in herO's favor a little bit, though, with the harassment on this base. And he's back to hit it again. These creep tumors need to die. How does he not have an obs with this army? He's willing to engage on creep in a way that I'm not really comfortable about. But a couple drones die there. Yeah, Lurkers show up. Like, I mean, yes, against this ground army, sure. Oh my gosh, the counterattack into the 3rd base again. They're going to snipe this hatch for sure. Reynor's going to lose a hatch, but the probe deaths are also big. And maybe this Nexus is going to die too. These things don't even have Adrenal. This is some of the most effective non-adrenaling harassment I've seen in a very long time. But Reynor's going to lose another base. He's countering. He's going to find an Archon. Shield battery can't save it. This fourth base is dead. Is herO going to come home? He is. He's going to go after Reynor's newest source of income, try to kill as much as he can here, and then go back and try to clean this up. Zealots are warping in to deal with stuff, but that Nexus is dead. This Nexus should be dead, but I think the Lynx had a little bit, I don't know, weird priorities. This game is tight. I'm going to epic tag this thing. Wow. Time warp is up. And good size storms on the Hydralisks. 152 to 130 supply. Army value bigger for herO and economy bigger for Reynor right now. The chaos on display. The Lurker Hydra defending the north side of the map, which is weird, but Reynor's income is nothing right now. And that's it. herO gets it. Reynor. GG's. Yeah, Reynor lost this base and this base and this base. And he's mining from his natural, but just barely. His main has a handful of minerals in there too, but so what? And herO mining from his natural, and he's got stuff available here at his third, but dude, no one has a huge economy here. Incredible stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Lurker concept when it was a Tempest opening out of your Protoss opponent. Not a big fan. One of the ways to deal with Lurkers effectively is Tempests. So yeah, Reynor kind of falling apart there, unfortunately. The Zealots were good. The upgrades were fine. Nobody really killed me with their upgrades today. Adrenal was there at the very end from herO, or for Reynor, but I'm not sure they made that much of a difference. I think the game ended by the time it was over just about. +2 attack and +1 armor on the ground stuff. And charge, blink, and storm. No air upgrades. No air armor. Just kind of a very interesting attempted 4-base attack here against Reynor with the Tempests. 6 kills, 7 kills. 6 kills, 7 kills, 9 kills. Pretty effective there. Mothership's got 13 kills, too. Yeah, she's got that basic attack, huh? If we follow her and rewind, when does she get those 13 kills? Just kind of... mostly here. Oh, it's Broodlings. It's Broodlings. Okay, that's funny. The Mothership gets a ton of kills, and I'm like, oh, wow, what did she kill? Oh, Broodlings. Right, Broodlings. That's funny. But yeah, the ability to defend back here by herO. Ability to, guess what? Warp in defenses immediately. This one he just gave up on. But look, he warped in the Zealots. There were just enough of them. The probes had to get enlisted a little bit, too. They cleaned it out. And then this base is dead, and this base is dead, and the Size Storm against the Hydras with the Time Warp. Once the Hydras are gone, there's nothing that shoots up. Yeah. He feels it. He feels what's going on here. He's down big time in overall army. 124 to 92. Yep, with the Storm, the Hydras can't get close enough to engage. And the Tempest outrange everything. Blinding Cloud and effectually getting tossed down there. Not really awesome at all. GG. Good stuff. Really, really, really fun stuff. So, highly, highly, highly enjoyable. Good stuff there. That was a fantastic showing there from herO, getting a win against a Zerg player, one of the top 4 Zerg players in the world, man. I know Reynor's kind of fallen off a little bit, but herO taking him down here at GSL was awesome. Resources lost 28,000 to 22,000. 50 drones and 72 probes lost their lives. A Nexus and 3 hatcheries. That's a big deal. The drop was ineffectual from Reynor 2, and herO took advantage. So, yeah, he made 450 lings in 15 minutes, and they had Adrenal in the last, like, 60 seconds of the game. So, not impressed. Not impressed, Reynor. If you're going to be this heavy with lings, make it happen earlier, I say. Okay, wonderful showing, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and Blue Sky, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for hanging out, and you take care of yourself.